episode 008 of Three Blocks to the East, and we're here with one of the hardest working people that I've come across lately. In the last two, what? You're already making jokes about that shit. No, but on a very serious note, like say, Gravity, like say in the last 1 year, 1 or 2 years or so, like he came out of nowhere, and like say suddenly he's seen in all the right places right now in hip hop, and it's a big thing for him, man. Like say, so please welcome Gravity.
Thank you.
Big fucking deal, man.
Yeah.
We are very happy to have you here.
Thanks.
So tell us, man. Like say, how are things happening to you like so quick, so soon?
Like, I don't know. Most of it might be contributed to the fact that I'm part of Bombay Local, maybe. And maybe also the fact that I have actually worked hard enough. Because,
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, because I never thought that I'm working hard or doing it. It's just,
having fun.
I just kept doing my thing.
Yeah.
I just kept recording songs, kept writing songs, and things just kept happening. Like, it was hitting the right spots at the right times.
Yeah.
So, I could see the results.
But on that note, like I've seen, like say this is one thing that I keep mentioning to Anmol and like say a lot of the other boys and elsewhere also. Like I've seen you guys like say jump at almost every opportunity that you guys get.
Yeah.
So you guys are really going out of the way to put yourself out there.
Yeah.
So be it whatever gig, like say, I never thought Haiku Jam, for instance. I mean, I remember Haiku Jam when we were working at Flare Path and all that. Like, Tavi, Gaurang was trying to push, not the Cypher, but a brand manager then. Like, say, he used to try to hard sell Haiku Jam to us. And we're like, okay, is that brand going to work, not work? But it's still there. And like, say, for the fact that like they're trying to work with rappers and like you are trying to get on top of it and like say still making sure that like say you're seen in the media everywhere. It's a big deal, man. And maybe the culmination of that is now, like say in the last week, you having played Gully Fest.
Yeah.
It's a big deal, man.
Gully Fest.
Big deal. Like say
Gully Fest.
you were there at Gully Fest. Like say, I mean, before I come to you, like say, what was your experience like for Gully Fest, man?
मैं सब नहीं देखा रे मैं थोड़ा बिजी था क्या मतलब मेरा ध्यान मतलब मैं थोड़ा बाहर था रे और कुछ नहीं ऐसा कुछ नहीं I actually just saw your performance अंकुर का आधा देखा यार तभी मैं लेट पहुंच गया बाहर कुछ तो बकचोदी चालू
Encore credit.
Dude, I don't know. I heard some. मेरे को कौन आदित्य कुछ बोला कोई तो I don't know if someone heckling him.
What?
नहीं ना
क्या
कोई किया था
क्या किया था
हेकल किया था क्या कोई अंकुर को
नहीं
अंकुर को
नहीं ना
नहीं
How would I know?
मैं तेरे को नहीं पूछ रहे नहीं इसको
No, I don't think so.
I don't मैं वैसे आया तभी पर मैं तभी सब turned up थे पर उसका लास्ट सॉन्ग बहुत सही था
अरे
I think it was from his album
Encore always puts on a show like that. That's no question. But ऐसा कुछ हुआ नहीं था. I don't think so.
I don't know but मैं को कौन तो बोला था रे उधर ही
But that whole event was a big deal.
Yeah.
Like
Even Ranveer
no matter
Singh
what
showed
we
up.
feel about like
Yeah, exactly.
रणवीर सिंह गिरा ना मुंह पे
Ranveer Singh और Gully Boy and all that shit.
नहीं वो लोग बोल रहे थे कि उसको लगा वगैरह बट बाद में मैंने फुटेज देखा like he landed.
नहीं वो ऐसा गिरा रे
कौन गिरा?
मेरे को तो लग रहा था ऑडियंस में किसी को लगा ना वो.
कौन गिरा?
रणवीर
stage dived into the crowd like a crazy madman.
ठीक है. Let's just hope that doesn't happen to the movie, but
he should have. No, it's cool, man. I don't say I'm not a hater, man. I'm sorry.
अभी अनमोल बहुत neutral वाला बंदा हो गया.
He's trying to clean up his.
Now he wants peace with the people and all that shit.
I want peace, bro. That's
But
how it is, bro. You inflict pain on these motherfuckers
He loves
first,
Ace
and
now.
then yeah, I love Ace, man. I love Ace.
load of cack. Anyway.
ये पॉडकास्ट पे भी आ गया और ये मैंने नहीं लाया इसको.
क्या?
एस का नाम मैंने ये पॉडकास्ट पे नहीं चालू किया.
मैंने भी नहीं किया.
इसने किया. अभी मेरे पे
अभी that's
और पॉडकास्ट पे एस क्यों आता है उत्तर मत.
You can actually stop. It's a matter of association, sadly. अभी वो हो जाता है. But anyway. But dude, like, how was it? How was Gully Fest?
It was quite good, but I was quite sick, so I couldn't perform at my best according to me. like a lot of people appreciated it, but I was like, nah, like this was not anywhere near my best. But it was kind of great.
From a viewer's point of view, I think you looked fucking amazing on the stage. You had that energy, you had everything. But I really, there was some, now maybe you were sick or it was the mix or something.
Yeah.
But there was like, with the sound, something was off and it wasn't, like you were doing fucking great, dude. It was just like, he was so hyped that it was just fun watching him like go all ape shit on the stage.
Jumping around.
That's good, man. That's good. And I mean, we have seen Bombay Local perform. They're in general
Tight as fuck.
the own like
Thanks, man.
like वो लोग खुद का hype मैंने and apart from
Shakespeare
that
best hype. Shakespeare ना बीच में गिरा. उसका
He almost
उसका कौन
fell,
नहीं उसका कौन वो और अभी कौन बीच में स्टेज पे गिरा रे?
कभी
इक्का गिरा ना.
क्या बोल रहा है?
अरे वही टाइम पे इक्का ऐसा चल रहा है. स्टेज के इधर है. मेरा पीछे जाता है और उसका पूरा आंकड़ा गिर गया हमें.
अरे ब्रो मैंने एक फुटेज देखा ट्रैविस स्कॉट falls and he screams in
auto tune
auto
में गिरा. Oh shit, dude, that shit is hilarious. Oh, I think Uday shared it this morning or something, dude.
I get this yeah. Oh shit.
But yeah, it's kind of a big deal, dude. Like say like for like where were you like say 2 years ago and now like say like reaching this sort of point, like say what is this trajectory of like say gravity, so to speak?
Like in what sense do you mean?
In a sense, like say how what is the story like say like where is it starting from? Like say
Like
honestly 2 years ago we did not know about
Yeah.
like say like a guy called Gravity existed.
Yeah.
And suddenly like say you are everywhere right now. You and Bombay Local of course, like much credit to Sheikh and the team.
Yeah.
But yeah, like say we are hearing your name quite a bit right now. How did it all start?
Like I started writing when I was in college, I guess. Like actively, seriously pursuing writing, and then it turned from an hobby to actually a passion. And around 2014, I started like completely immersing myself into writing at least 4 or 5 verses a day,
Oh nice.
and like listening to at least an album once a day, at least 1 or 2 albums, and study it properly, like not just whiff through it or just go through it, properly listen and understand what is being said in the album. So for that, from 2014 to 16, it was just building up the foundation for myself as a rapper, like clearing up the basics, knowing about shit, how to write on beats, how to do some weird tricks that rappers do, like putting off something that makes you stand out, etc. So 2 years it was just the groundwork. From 2016 I actually started dropping music. In the beginning it was kind of meh, because I didn't know how to make songs, I just knew how to rap. But with the process slowly, around 2017 I started learning about things, and that's when I started writing Prashana Chinnha in
On that
February.
I mean if you like you start say early 2014.
Yeah.
All that. And like of course like say your listening references are probably not very Indian.
Yeah.
Having said that, was writing in Hindi your first choice? Like say, because most of your songs, including your new album, is all Hindi. A little bit in Marathi, but
That's just too much.
Hindi.
God damn. Where were we at?
yeah. So like, I'm assuming your influences were in English.
Yeah, definitely.
Was your early writing was in English? Was that in English as well?
Yeah, I started writing in English, but one day I was just like, let's try writing something in Hindi, and the first ever verse I wrote, I was like, God damn, this shit better than every English shit I've ever heard. it just came naturally.
No, that didn't make sense because like when I did that with him, like
Marathi.
No. Actually, it happened with Marathi. Because I used to write in Marathi. Parents, I used to write poems and shit before I started doing English shit. But Hindi I couldn't do. Like I don't want to do.
Yeah.
I know that consciously. चल मेरे को copywriter से कुछ काम आ गया हाँ ये लिख के दे मैं लिख के दे दूँगा. It's not like I won't be able to write, but actually. But
the whole album.
But I don't even think you need to write in Hindi.
Yeah.
Though. You're already too good in English and Marathi.
That's what it is, me. नहीं थोड़ा ज़्यादा हो.
Actually, when I was a
I don't
kid,
think nobody needs to do anything. Man.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Just fucking
do what you want to do.
Do what suits you best. Like you found your voice in Hindi.
Yeah.
There are a lot of rappers, like someone like TNS who
Oh, yeah.
does it in English very well.
Very well.
Yeah.
And it'll be not sad actually, but I don't know, it'll be interesting to see him shift to Hindi, but I don't know how he'll do in Hindi. But I like TNS.
I like TNS
heavy.
heavy.
I love TNS.
I fuck with him heavy.
He's doing a lot of rounds right now. In the performance circuit, he's doing quite a lot of rounds.
Yeah,
right now.
dude, fuck.
He's playing all over the place.
He's
like,
one of the only people I've seen live who
Doesn't need an hype man, doesn't need anybody.
No, but he
Yeah.
performs and he enjoys his performance and
he's in that character that he plays. He's really in that.
Yeah, exactly. And was a hype
that demented motherfucker that he is on stage.
He's actually someone who sells off that, persona thing.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't feel like fabricated or something.
Yeah.
It feels authentic. Because when somebody else does it, it feels like they're just trying to pull off a gimmick or something.
Yeah.
And with him, it's just natural.
Oh, and it's good to see that. Like, I mean, it's. Don't get me wrong. It's a little ironic when, like, say, that you get tagged in the Gully Fest sort of a thing. Not in a bad, in a sense, like I cannot categorize your music in that gully rap sort of a thing. But like,
no, ये वो लाइट के नीचे बैठ के पढ़ने वाला बच्चा था वो.
Yeah, but that's what, like, say the writing on your album also, by the way, like say it's more Shuddh Hindi and like with like say accents of Urdu here and there.
Yeah.
And like say like this is not your regular Hindi rap album or like say your so-called gully rap thing, and like it's very refreshing in a good way. So yeah, man, kudos for that, and like we will get into talking about the album in a little bit.
Yeah.
But first, let's give the people a taste of the fucking album.
Yeah.
So
do we need
let's
to
get into
wait
things.
for that? Or should we play it already?
No, let's not wait for that. let's get into this song.
Shweth is over.
Is there anything you want to talk about the song? Like, what's Shweth about?
So Shweth is white in Hindi, and it is a metaphor for kafan, safed kapda that people put on when they die. Like not put on, it's being put on them.
Okay. So that with that as a primer to his music, here's Shweth by Gravity.
बघ दर्पणात कोण दिसतो तुला झपाटलेला देवता पण झोपला तुझा माणसाचं हृदय बघ कसं वागतो खोट प्रश्न मी मृत्यूला विचारतो मृत्यू मृत्यू श्वेत 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 सुर्ग 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 श्वेत 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 मृत्यू मृत्यू श्वेत 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 सुर्ग 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 श्वेत 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 हाथों में नहीं है किसी जिंदगी का राज हो तो कितना भी बड़ा तू समाएगा कफन में जितना भी खुद पे गुरूर हो या नाज या तो जलेगा तो या फिर हो जाएगा दफन है यही बेवफाई जिंदगी की इन सांसों से राख होगा तू या फिर मिट्टी इन जनाजों में दोस्त भाई बहन बंधु हर कोई सीमित है श्वेत पे है अन सबका ये नियमित है धरती माँ की कोख में है बच्चे आधे बल्कि मर रहे बल्कि बंदे इनकी देखो ये वहीं पे सड़ रहे सदमा सर पे सबकी माँ पे हम पैसे मर रहे कैसा ये व्यापार इसको दलदल कहे सब धस रहे अंदर है फंस गए हैं ऐसे निकलने से डरते हैं मंजर ये ताजुब का पीठों में खंजर बाहर इंसान पर अंदर से बंदर है क्योंकि इनको कभी नहीं मिला सच सच्चाई है ये छुपा हुआ आने वाला वक्त पर वर्तमान में नहीं है वालियत का व्रत तो फिर कैसे देखेंगे हम आने वाला कल जानू नहीं मैं अब क्या होना आगे है इतना पता है ये गबन सच्चाई है ऊपर रोशनी नीचे मौत की परछाई है श्वेत रंग सत्य है सुर्ख भी सच्चाई है चार दीवारों में ही कैद रहती है ये सांस आईना है ये कफन अब सारे मर के इसमें छाके अपने चेहरों की जगह ये अपनी आत्मा को ताके और जो मुड़ के देखे वापस उसको ना अब ये पहचाने क्योंकि मृत्यु मृत्यु श्वेत 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 सुर्ग 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 श्वेत 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 मृत्यु मृत्यु श्वेत 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 सुर्ग 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 श्वेत 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 मृत्यु मृत्यु श्वेत 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 सुर्ग 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 श्वेत 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 खूनी काफिरों से देखो भरा ये जमाना है, जिंदगी की भेंट ये मौत का नजराना, लड़ाइयों में देखो जाने जाने तो रोजाना है, दिलों में न प्यार नफरत अब ज्यादा है, साथ मेरे चलना होगा ये तो यम की वाणी है, मौत का आगाज हो तो तू ही सच्चा ज्ञानी है, आसमां से आते जो संदेश वो तो फर्जी है, जिंदगी है मौत इसमें आधी तेरी मर्जी है, बाकी आधी तो इस दुनिया के हाथ में है, मौत की मर्जी पूरी ना तेरे पास में है, देख आईने में कौन घूर रहा तुझे, इंसान या फिर जानवर जो सच वो पता मुझे, सत्य कहते कहते गर्दनी है मुड़ गई है, गर्दिशों में इन गरीबों के लिए अब घर नहीं है, गर्भकोश कट रहे गर्दियों में मर रही वो माँ जिसके पेट में शिशु पर उसका सर नहीं है, घुटता ये सागर है, बुझती है अग्नि और बढ़ रहे बादल है, सारी प्रकृति हो रही पागल है, कर दिया हमने अब इसका नादर है, क्योंकि हमने इसको कर दिया है रद्द, अब लेगी बदला प्रकृति ये बन के कारी है, हमारी शामतानी भी कर ये जहरीला पानी है, खत्म ये जिंदगानी है, खत्म अब ये सारांश है, खत्म ये जिम्मेदारी, क्या होना आगे है, आगे अंधेरा है, जिंदगी है नाक तो मृत्यु सफेरा है, गर्दिशों में घाव इस मृत्यु का घेरा है, अंधेरे कोनों में मृत्यु का चेहरा है, जानू नहीं मैं अब क्या होना आगे है, इतना पता है ये कफन सच्चाई है, बकरे है सारे मौत कसाई है, देखो कैसा प्रलय अब जिंदगी है, चार दीवारों में ही कैद रहती है ये सांस, आईना है ये कफन अब सारे मर के इसमें जाके अपने चेहरों की जगह अपनी आत्मा को ताके, और जो मुड़ के देखे वापस उसको ना अब ये पहचाने, क्योंकि मृत्यु मृत्यु श्वेत 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 सुर्ख 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 श्वेत 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 मृत्यु मृत्यु श्वेत 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 सुर्ख 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 श्वेत 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 श्वेत
We back. Please let us know in the comments how you like this song, and if there's something special about this song that you feel and you want to let us know, and Gravity know, please. And now we're here trying to know about Prashna Chinnha, what it is. All the questions will be answered. All the WH questions basically. So yeah, WH bro.
Yeah, these are all
what,
my
where, when,
notes,
why.
by the way.
I mean, what, where, when, why Prashna Chinnha happened, how it happened. Please tell us the story. Take us through your journey.
Okay, so it all began in February 2017. So I didn't have a solid concept back then. Okay. So I just started working on something like, I started writing songs with a specific sound and theme in mind. So I wrote Baate and a couple of other songs. And there were a couple of tracks that I left out back then only. Like in the writing process, I was like this isn't good enough for the album, so I am leaving this. So around 3 months in, I was done with the writing process. I had 8 songs originally in mind. So there was one song called Rakta Chitra, which I cancelled just like in the mixing process. So after 3 months, it was just recording, getting some beats reproduced, because Shweth was written on the beat of Absol's, which song is it? You We Knew Then.
Oh.
The sample is the same sample. It's called Norfolk Fog. वो sample है. So we reproduced all the beats, and Kaisa Ye Sawal ka beat bhi alag tha. So we reproduced it because we didn't want some sample issues, and we wanted to put it on streaming for actually people to listen. So it all took like 6, 7, 8 months. Then mixing took like 2, 3 months. And in the process, I was also working with Bombay Local on the other things, etc. So around, I guess this year, July, all the mixes got done, and then we contacted 80KT. And they helped with the release, and that's how Prashna Chinnha is out now.
Oh, okay. Nice.
It's like 1.5 years in the
I didn't know 88 was already.
Yeah, you don't know.
It's pretty cool, dude.
Yeah.
Like, like, why the question? Like, why Prashna Chinnha? Like, why question mark?
Like, I worked on a concept later on in between the process. Like, around 2 months into the writing process, I was like, now I have a concept that I have created, but I don't think that if I tell the concept to everybody, it will be that special. So I was like, I'll make this ambiguous. I'll take this concept with me to the grave. And
Or will you do that?
yeah, I will.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
What if you fall in love and your girlfriend asks you like, मेरे को बता नहीं तो मैं छोड़ के जाएगा. तो क्या
Nah,
करोगे?
my girl actually is pretty serious about my art.
No, but what if she just says that? But
She's like, don't tell me the concept. I'm here to figure it out by myself.
okay. I mean, it's okay. It's nice.
Dumb motherfucker.
Damn, son.
ठीक है, मतलब नहीं बताएगा हम बोल.
Yeah.
So how did
Stay
it come
tuned.
about?
I'll
How did it all
figure it
come
out for you
about? Like,
guys.
say, who are you working with on this whole album?
On the
Like,
Prashna
producer
Chinnha.
wise.
Yeah, so it has obviously Shinji, the man.
Obviously Shinji. मतलब कितना मतलब बेच इधर.
वो सबसे common collaborator है.
बिटलेगा क्या?
जी सच में
बिटलेगा
ना,
क्या?
मुंबई सीन का like ये बन गया.
वो
साई
पुराना
बाबा बन
सेज
गया.
है यार नहीं.
बीट जाता. बीट जाता.
Bitter है, bitter.
अन्नदाता वगैरह होता है वो बीट जाता है. So
वो
he
यार
has
दादा बना दिया उसको मैंने, वो दाता बोल दिया उसको.
he has like 3 beats on the album, so it's Baate and Zinda Rashi and the final outro track Prashna Chinnha. Then there's Brain Dead from Nala Sundara. He has produced Do Pehlu. Then there's Rebel obviously on Shweth. That's the best beat on the album easily.
Dude, Shweth, it's one of my favorite tracks on the album.
Yeah, and और कोई छूट भूल रहा तो नहीं मैं किसी को.
याद कर ले.
किसी को तो भूल रहा
श्रेयस को भूल रहे तू शायद.
हाँ, exactly.
Oh shit, मैं बोल दिया.
Shreyas has produced the outro to Baate.
वैसे गेस किया रे, प्रणय से लिया और कौन है ट्रायंगल.
So Shreyas has produced the outro to Baate, the one that plays after the gunshot.
हाँ.
और किसी को भूल रहा है मेरे को ऐसा लग रहा है.
वेदांग को से कुछ.
नहीं वेदांग
वो फिर होली ट्रिनिटी है, वो सब लोफाई म्यूजिक. प्रणय, वेदांग और श्रेयस.
प्रणय वेदांग श्रेयस. I guess इतना ही है.
है ना?
हाँ, these are the producers and it is obviously Chestnut Overdose. They produced so Chestnut Overdose is 2 guys. They are a duo. One is from Ville Parle.
There are 2 guys, they're a duo.
Just clarifying it for the heck of it. Okay. So one guy is called Darcy Odi. He's from Ville Parle, but originally from Delhi. And the other guy is called Fat Boy Raccoon. He's a 15-year-old guy from Chennai. So he's mixed the whole album.
Dude, how cool is that, right? Like,
I did not know this, bro. I need to check the music.
And he reproduced Kaisa Ye Sawal.
It's very interesting. You guys are making him feel old. Like, seems right now.
I'm not old, man.
He's like 23 right now.
I am just 20 though.
No, but
Okay, man.
that's so cool. Like,
Cheers.
say, with the opportunities that you guys are getting, you are extending those opportunities, like say to more newer faces and all of that.
Yeah,
like, say, put themselves out there. Fuck, like.
Yeah, bro, it's great, and I'm actually glad to see Gravity. तेरे को एक actually सवाल पूछने का था, bro. 4 साल पहले.
Okay.
क्या तुम लोगों ने शेक्सपियर को अप्रोच किया था कभी?
Approach नहीं किया था. I had
talk to him.
I had like texted him and he had replied back because he's a down to earth guy. Like he doesn't do that ignoring thing.
Gravity नहीं.
Like, but he didn't know about me obviously. So और उसको मैंने बोला भी था कि मैं नाला सुबार से, and he had forgot about it.
Yeah, so because I remember this one very weird Cypher Mania Sunday where I don't know what we were discussing Cypher करने के बाद ऐसे तो अरे शेक्सपियर का स्टोरी जैसे अरे मेरे को ना उस दिन क्या नाला सुपारा में रैपर लोग दिखे रे अरे क्या बोल रहे हैं फिर हम लोग फुल खुश हो गया था रे I don't know if you were like they talk to me and मतलब वो लोग को अभी मैं बताते बैठता है I was glad that's happening. I don't know if these guys were you people.
When was this though?
This was, bro, 4 years ago.
Then it's not us because we met 2 years ago.
Oh.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe 2 years भी रह सकता है. I don't know, bro. नहीं 2 years नहीं रह सकता है, bro. मैं कॉलेज में
शेख को मैं कब मिला पता है?
कभी?
अपना वो था ना रैप वॉर्स 2016.
हाँ खार
हैबिटेट
वही हाँ वो भी जो नीचे वाला हैबिटेट
वो पहली बार था. I met all of you guys. That was the
Dude,
first time I met the whole Indian underground scene.
I don't remember meeting him.
That's where Shaikspear saw. मैं बोला ना, I'm from Narasapur, तो वो कैसा कर रहा था.
मुझे याद ही नहीं है. मैं वो दिन बहुत बीमार था और मैं फिर भी आया था. वो याद है और मैं ऐसा शेमबोर्ड निकालते बैठा था पूरा टाइम.
Too much detail, man. Fuck.
Taking you back there, man. I'm sorry.
Keeping it real.
Who Lord knows.
No.
Shit.
But influence wise, like say, when I heard the album, I was like listening to a lot of different artists, like saying that. Like I definitely heard like a little bit of Danny Brown here, a little bit of.
Yeah, we were just discussing that in the rickshaw. Yeah.
Were you guys?
Yeah.
And like a little bit of Kendrick, of course, like say. Like say, are there any more names that you're adding to this whole thing? Like say?
Doom. Doom, most definitely. And Kerino. When it comes to storytelling, like I have learned a lot from Kerino and his visceral songs and the way he tells stories. It's just out of this world. I have never heard a storyteller like Kerino.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of other, like not just rap, I got influenced by a lot of other genres too, like, what do you call it? Jazz, and there's lo-fi music, obviously. It's visible in Baatein and Zindala Shay, obviously. And like it was a multitude of genres inspiring me to like, go out of my comfort zone.
It was not your run-of-the-mill hip-hop sort of an album.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean it in the best possible way.
Yeah.
Because I'm honestly getting a little bit tired of like the whole trap sound right now. Where everyone is trying to get after. And I think with like say you guys, like say when I say you guys, you Shreyas and all these guys working together, you guys are trying to explore like say new kind of sounds right now. अच्छा लगता है like say when like that sort of shit is happening, like but that's what like say when all of this is happening, like is there like something that you have already thought about, like say like about in say look at it from the point of view, like say of appeal. Like say, do you think like say okay, people are too used to this whole trap sort of a sound, like say like it'll be difficult to like say get that get my message across, get my music across to this sort of an audience? Did you ever feel that, or you just went ahead and made the music?
I didn't give a fuck, and I don't give a fuck. That's the word.
That's real shit.
That's
right here.
So is there anything like say like, so if any of you young motherfuckers are watching this shit, like say is there anything that you want to tell them, like say considering you have released an album right now, and you're what, 21 right now?
20.
Fucking hell, man. So is there anything that you would want to tell them, like say just like in 2 years time, like say some motherfucker out there watching this shit, like wants to be like say known in the rap circuit right now.
Yeah.
What should he do? Like say, what steps should he take like to be there, be recognized at least? Tan. One of our lights went out. Both of our lights went out. Kurle mother chud.
अरे ये ना तू टेकलास देला.
Shit happens, okay?
Shit happens, man.
Shit happens.
Okay, so
yeah, what should you tell people out there, man? Like say, if they want to put their music out there.
I'd say that just going out and doing what you want to do is being honest to your art is what pushes you.
Yeah.
According to me, because that's what pushed me.
Yep.
Like I just did what I wanted to. I wanted to tell these stories. I wanted to rap like the hardest motherfucker out there, and I did. And like I just wanted to be true to the soul of hip hop, but also experiment and go out of my way to do something that's not the usual norm, you know.
Fair.
Because I didn't want to sound like anybody else.
Yeah.
At the same time, I wanted to make good music that wasn't heard or that wasn't like common enough. So basically, just pushing yourself and finding your own sound, putting in the groundwork, and working on yourself is what pushes you.
I think also going back to a point that I was making earlier, like say, not letting go of any opportunity that's coming your way.
That's the biggest thing. Like any good opportunity, like bad opportunities, you gotta let it go.
I think there's a matter of learning. Like, I mean, you'll know a bad opportunity, at least initially. You'll know bad opportunities only when you've taken them, like, oh shit. Say, okay, I'm not doing that sort of shit again in my life.
Yep.
But yeah, like say at least be willing to take that sort of risks.
Take risks.
Yeah.
That's basically the thing. Because putting an album out like Prashna Chinnha was basically a risk. It's not a common thing.
Definitely, dude. That's exactly. I mean, I think we were discussing it the Karkhana mein, where the problem with concept albums and especially when it's regional, it's you need to. I don't know how many people are gonna get it. You don't know, but you just fucking do it, man. Fuck that shit.
And like till now, I had made it with the intention that somebody will at least create some theory about what the album means, and I haven't received any single theory. So I was like, damn. But fuck it.
मैं करेगा मैं मेरे दिमाग में कुछ तो था.
No, and to be very honest, the last couple of years we've seen a lot of,
and dude,
especially in this year, we've seen people drop concept albums with a lot of gumption.
Yeah.
They don't like, they're not thinking about the audience, so to speak, like say उनको क्या अच्छा लगेगा नहीं लगेगा. I think they're getting tired of this whole making it relatable वाला concept. Like
dude, BuzzFeed का ज़माना गया.
Yeah, fuck that shit, motherfucker. Like, fuck those BuzzFeed motherfuckers.
Shots fired.
No, I mean not the. I'm not talking to.
Screw them.
Maybe scoop poop के मार. Sorry. I'm just joking, man. I'm sorry.
So yeah, like I don't care. Like I'm just happy that like guys like these two, both of them actually.
This motherfucker.
Like they're doing the right thing right now, and also shout out to Shreyas.
Yeah.
And everyone else from the Pune scene. Like of course, like everyone is a big fan of Ghaddar right now. So they're still making rounds. Like it's a big fucking deal. So people like these guys are like.
अगर dude वो लोग का पूरा click अमीर बन गया, तो क्या होएगा?
क्या?
ऐसा गट्टा reach होएगी.
Oh. Fuck.
Damn,
okay.
bro.
Let's get into a fucking song.
Yeah, please. And by the way, this song, the next song that we are playing, is from a concept album, Smokey. And I know I've said a lot about this tape. A lot of times on this podcast.
On it too.
I featured on it. This is a beautiful tape and one of my favorite. And actually, every song is my favorite song. Like it just depends on what day I'm listening to.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah. Let's
play this smile best of you.
I'm going down, found people lacking sound for a rupee dollar pound. Turn our human names to nouns. Clowns, hound, free country truly bound. Pile up fear and scream aloud at the poster, but in person smile while the country falls to files. Anti-nationals, the vibe. I'm into handing you a bribe. I know you know my tantri kind of vibe. I be the one that moves the shrine. Turn the people only smile. Smile like a Tylenol wall, no replying of lol, so they LMFAO. Life is a drink with the lemons involved, so I promise and wing bro, it's political. Red riding Kejriwal with the scar, barking rhetoric like Modi's a rocks. Whose line is it anyway? Media taunts. Push up a button, the people applaud and smile. I blame this on people, not palms or a lotus. God gave us lenses, but we cannot focus. Acting like Bollywood's made for the South in a national language I don't know about. Cause God men are raping up there. Pursue with shlokas that you cannot hear while you smile. I'm going down, found people lacking sound for a rupee dollar pound. Turn our human names to nouns. Clowns, hound, free country truly bound. Pile up fear and scream aloud at the poster, but in person smile while the country falls to files. Anti-nationals, the vibe. I'm into handing you a bribe. I know you know my tantri kind of vibe. I be the one that moves the shrine. Turn the people only smile.
Why do you smile? Why don't you smile? Is this a problem or is this a gift you're not having a while? We're anyway, sitting contemplating, debating and hating, so much frustration. I know it's hard, I will see better days. I just swear you make ends meet in better ways. Demonetize
sick, bro. Girish, don't fuck yourself up, bro. Don't take so much tension. You fucking get stroke and all.
Why don't you smile? Yeah, why don't you smile? Oh, why don't you smile? Yeah, why don't you smile? Yeah.
That was Smile by
That was
Smokey. And like,
disrespectful.
that's a dope song. Like, the whole album, by the way, like, is a very dope album. Do check TVF's feature on it, like, if you haven't already. But that's a great thing about like TVT radio right now. Like, say we're getting like music from a lot of guys out there, and particularly the biggies from the scene. Biggie ने नहीं, उसको तो Tupac ने मारा.
Tupac को Biggie ने मारा.
Hey, sorry.
ये क्या है? ये बाहर के लोगों ले.
अभी उससे भी ज्यादा खतरनाक तो वो था ड्रेक ने कैलिफोर्निया ले.
There was one more part that was hilarious about his interview. Let me.
The whole interview was nonsense, bro.
बहुत सही है यार वो. Like, you know,
मतलब वो कौन सा चैनल देख रहा है? मेरे को जानना है.
चैनल नहीं देख रहा है bro. वो कुछ और
देख रहा है.
He's into some serious shit.
I want to get Mika on the show just for that fucking those comments. He's not hip hop in the slightest, bro.
Yeah. Far from it, bro.
Mika को लाते.
Please petition बनाना है अभी.
But yeah, dude, like more importantly, coming back to my point, like say, like all the right people are sending their music and like say it feels good, dude. Like say that we are having that sort of a rapport with the scene right now. No matter how small or big that is, like say it's important that like this sort of good art is sort of curated and like say we are happy to do it from our side. But
talking about beautiful music.
Yeah, but like that's exactly what I was getting at.
I know, but मेरे को importance चाहिए था ना थोड़ा बीच.
Attention से.
That's what every story of every artist, man. I'm sorry. That's what performers are.
वो भी host है यार, host रहना.
Shit.
If I host this, it'll be a clean body.
Oh man. Anyway, it's very weird like how while we are trying hard, like say to give hip hop the kind of importance that it needs, and like say I think we are doing it to a good degree. Yeah. Like the same sentiment is not shared like say across the board like say regarding hip hop, like particularly not in the not by the stalwart so to speak of like say music. And particularly classical music, and I'm saying Western and Indian. But coming to the more recent incidents of, like, say, Pandit Jasraj making a comment about hip hop. So there's a very interesting article that came out a couple of days ago in Hindustan Times. I'll just read out a couple of excerpts that he had said. Like, so this is his opinion, first of all, before getting into the rap part. His opinion about classical music. So he says, classical music has a very bright future in our country. Our generations to come are empowered. They sing very well and play very well and are taking a keen interest in the music form. Fair. I don't necessarily see it. Like where are these people? Like say, कौन से bill में छुपे? Honestly, like I have no idea. But I'm not doubting the fact that like India has talent.
Yeah, definitely.
In that sense, like say we have a lot of super talented people. Like say who are dedicated. In terms of like say putting their art out there and like say making sure they are heard. But having said that, like I haven't outside of like say your Saregama and all that rubbish, like say we haven't seen your classical people come up. But here's where it gets interesting. He was asked about rap because rap is becoming like really big.
New big.
So he says there will always be some or the other form of music which will be popular. Having said that, I'm sorry, but I don't even consider rap as music. ये भी कोई गाना होता है. Rap में लय जरूरी है. लय जरूरी है.
लय भारी
मगर स्वर या सुर और पिच नहीं है. I was all about pitches, man. Sorry.
You don't get the bigger picture.
Oh. Anyways, और स्वर और लय मिलके ही गाना बनता है. To compare it to music is just wrong. So this has split a lot of people right now in the scene.
Yeah,
Even within the
I
hip-hop
think it's
community.
Even within the hip hop community,
Yeah.
like say there was a great argument
I
with
really-
Hassan and we were just talking about this before we started rolling. Hassan and Banuj.
Exactly, dude. And I would like to quote Hassan here. Like all the rappers who are offended by this, I'd like to quote Hassan. तुम्हारी माँ की कुछ बहन के लौड़ो. 2 ट्रैक का गाना रहता है लोग का. एक बीट चल रहा है, एक रैप हो रहा है, उसमें भी आई लाई अंडर द स्काई आई डोंट नो व्हाई लिरिक्स है. और तुम लोग इससे ऑफेंड हो रहे हो.
कौन है?
मैं वैसे ही बोल रहा हूँ. I mean, these are the people who are getting offended at this. I mean, just make music, bro. Just shut the fuck
But
up.
I guess I was offended by it too though.
I mean, I'm not talking about you, right? I'm just talking about ऐसा एकदम.
Yeah, I get it what you're saying. Keyboard warrior सामने आ.
क्या लाइन था वो इसका?
कीबोर्ड वॉरियर सामने आ मादर चोद. मैं शेख को कभी मादर चोद इतना फील से बोलते हुए देखा ही नहीं है. मादर चोद.
I think Hassan enabled him over there.
He shared the spirit with us.
But I'm kind of with Hassan on that one in a sense. These guys, like, at least like they are out of touch definitely.
Yeah.
Like guys, particularly your Pandit Jasraj is 88 years old.
Yeah.
To put things in perspective,
Yeah.
he's definitely out of touch.
Out of touch.
Like say we have guys who are 40, 45, like our parents' age perhaps.
Yeah.
Like say who are like say fucking out of touch with like say what's happening in music right
Yeah.
now. How are we to expect anything better from them? But having said that, these guys are also people who have given so much of their life to music, to
Yeah.
perfecting what they do. Like they have gone all sorts of awards from all sorts of places, and like rightfully so.
Yeah.
So maybe it's something that we need to take. The hip hop community needs to take it with a pinch of salt.
Yeah.
And
Exactly,
like
bro, that's
and work on, and this maybe goes out to the producers as well. Like say, work more on making original music.
Exactly.
Work harder on making on the musical side of things.
Yeah.
Educate yourself in terms of music and everything.
I've worked with a lot of producers, okay? So but one of the only people who really put that, like they have that sentiment that they should sound better.
Yeah.
And it's not just the beat or not just what you're doing, like but Deepraj is one of the next. So he'll sit with you and he'll like, nahi, ye aise karo, ye waise karo. Aisa rehna. This, like he'll tell you this is the type of sound this beat needs. So I mean you learn a lot from the process, of course, but I'd love to see that effort like put in by everybody more.
Yeah.
So I mean offend होना ठीक है bro, but I'm not saying ये सच है, ऐसा नहीं बोल रहा मैं, but there is, I don't know, अभी इसने माल वाले आंटी भी सुना रहेगा bro, I don't know.
Yeah, that's the biggest problem, I guess. But I think his opinion basically doesn't matter to the hip hop community.
It shouldn't, yeah, exactly.
It shouldn't. It shouldn't.
I also feel like say it was wrong for people to ask him about an opinion.
Yeah.
For a public, say ask him about opinions on the classical scene.
Yeah.
Other opinions about like something else, like which is more relevant to him.
Yeah.
Like say it's like asking a hip hop head like opinions about classical music.
Yeah.
Like not everyone will be able to answer it. Like,
समझ
say,
नहीं आने वाले.
exactly right. Like say like what's the point of doing that?
But basically denouncing it like it is not music,
That's the thing, no, bro. See,
That's
now
okay.
a lot of people, it comes from a lot of things. It comes from his age, uska, how much time is put in, how much time and effort
the
is
generation he
put
comes
in
from.
his music. And now when he sees like someone do 2-track songs and you understand my point, right? Yeah. Like there's just one beat and then he's just one. Like Tera song, tu, like even Poetik, the type of stuff that you guys are doing, it's not just 2 tracks. You know, you try to mix your, like एक take को तुम लोग 4 बार दोगे, mix it in a way that it sounds fucking dope. So that's the type of shit I'm saying. Like put in efforts like these also, and just don't get offended, man. It's not cool. Rise above that hate shit.
Yeah, I don't even think it's necessarily hate, man. Like say, it's very, like I said, like it's a kind of criticism that you'll hear from your parents sort of thing. It's like, it's like how they feel, like say उनके ज़माने में जो writing jobs रहते थे versus आज के ज़माने के writing jobs, like क्या तुम Facebook पे लिखते बैठते हो, like say getting a digital copywriting job, even if it pays your bills, you're still writing posts on Facebook.
Your parents would be like you're doing the greatest job ever.
So I used to do that sort of a job, okay? Like it was very difficult to explain that to my mom for a good deal of my career, like say.
Bro, man.
But she came to understand, like say, that's how new media is right now, sadly, and like say, and adjusting to that is.
They never knew media, man.
Shit.
Pitfalls of having a rapper on this one.
Entertainment, just saying. Raw, pure entertainment.
This man.
Entertaining motherfucker is Ian.
Okay.
Please cut this.
but you know what? Like say, I tell you what. Like say, I think his response is also because hip hop is right now, for the lack of better words, a trend. So to speak.
It is a trend. Like people are hopping onto it just because it is popping.
Yeah, and
it is
like
the biggest genre.
On that note, by the way, like say, while he can say he might have said whatever the heck he wants, but like a lot of rappers always talk about like say whenever they do their freestyles, they're like, oh, 90% of you rappers can't even stand in my shoes, ye wo lauda la sun baat karte hain. So I mean, we like say as like not we like not me of course, but like say rappers or people from the community, they don't respect the community as much like say in that sense.
I don't agree to that. I think that flexing is fun. I mean, it's never done in bad faith.
Flexing in hip hop.
It's like hip hop has always been competitive. The way it started, the way b-boying and MCing and DJing all came into existence was through competition, and it was very healthy.
Yeah.
So I don't really think it's.
Okay, so that's two different sides of the.
Yeah, I really think it's fun. Like I can. So when I sit with Elsewhere, I'm sure everybody in Elsewhere thinks they are better than the other people, but that doesn't mean that I'll say it.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that we don't respect each other or we don't appreciate each other or we hate each other at all.
Yeah,
Fuck that. We are proud of each other, but still, that's the type of competition that it is. Like, and it motivates all of us
helps you improve.
Yeah. So I think hip hop is all about that.
Yeah. And do you hope?
This, man.
Do you guys hope that?
But I guess Gaurang was referencing those rappers, like those who actually, don't put in that much thought into the
Stan or emulator.
Yeah.
I mean, then are they really rappers, bro? I'm just joking.
Oh, man.
They're rappers. I don't know. You want to be a rapper?
That's
you're a rapper,
the brand that they have been tagged with.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't fuck
put up
with
that
that. I
W,
don't fuck with that shit, bro. Like just.
I like rappers who put up that W, man.
वो लोग पुणे का gang sign बना है, okay? Like say, I have no fucking respect for that shit.
The worst thing about Stan is
this whatever that is.
Well, the worst thing about Stan are his followers.
Huh? His
Stan
followers.
They are the dumbest people I've ever witnessed on social media or anywhere. Like they call him Tupac and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Tupac was a cultural icon, motherfuckers.
Bro, Hindi rap.
Sorry.
Like Pac was a cultural icon. He wasn't manufactured or like tagged with a like you are an icon, you are a legend. He made his name. These motherfuckers come up and make one diss track and put out some plastic ass shit and people hail them as the greatest ever. Like,
but you know what? Like say now while I was talking about it being a trend and like which is why he Pandit Jasraj commented the way he did. It did remind me slightly of a comment that more sinister comments that Wynton Marsalis, a great jazz legend, like he had made a few months ago, somewhere around in March. Let me just fetch those bits. Because when I read that, I was like, fuck, like someone. And Wynton Marsalis, by the way, like for people who don't know, he has done a lot for the black community over there. He has worked very closely with them and like done all the right things to like say so as to uplift empower, if you will.
Yeah, not just through music.
Sorry.
Not just through music.
Yeah. So and in terms of also creating opportunities and all that.
Yeah.
So when he says something along the lines of like say hip hop being if I'm paraphrasing right now, but like say he said something along the lines of hip hop or rap music being worse than the statue of Robert E. Lee. Like yeah, that's doing more harm to the black community than the statue of Robert E. Lee.
That's too severe.
Because I mean like his bone of contention was that hip hop, like, or rather majority of hip hop tends to focus on the negative aspects of like say their culture, like say calling each other the N-words, calling their women bitches and hoes,
promoting violence,
glorifying guns and like say black money and all that shit. So and gang culture, of course. So it's a more philosophical sort of a debate, like
some gang shit. Just saying. I'm joking.
It's more of a philosophical question where like say, do you think like say hip hop is really that bad for?
No, definitely not. 100% not. Hip hop is done. I mean, I won't say okay, fine. Then it'll boil down to that discussion that we were having with Anurag one day. Like, what has hip hop really done for the black community? It's actually a broad topic, man. You can't just lay off.
You cannot disregard hip hop as
you can't say yes or no to this, because definitely while it has its cons, it's definitely done at least pushed people in that direction where they want to do things for the culture, where they have talked about issues. Like hip hop is about that, like talking about issues in that are around you, and that a lot of them have been brought to light because of these rappers who talk about it.
Yeah.
So it will be wrong to say कि ये नहीं होता है, but then it's like, you know, a lot of this what you're saying is the industrial side of hip hop.
Yeah.
Do you really think so?
I really think
there's
so.
a lot of SoundCloud rappers out there.
Internet, not I'm not saying
SoundCloud rap is
internet
mainstream
आया
now though.
हाँ.
Yeah.
इंटरनेट आने के बाद का बात नहीं कर रहा हूँ मैं. इंटरनेट आने के बाद it's like the whole everything is in one pool now.
Yep.
So you can't really differentiate that. But I'm talking about the industrial, the kind of stuff that the industry manufactures is this.
Yeah.
And because behind the scenes, there are a lot of people working, doing exactly what is expected out of them from people like these.
Because you see a lot of you see people like say Kendrick doing his thing right now. Like last year last year was it, or 2 years ago, we had a very good album in made by Big Crit.
Forever last one discussing that.
Like,
Forever is a mighty long time.
What a great album. But at the same time, you have people like what's his face, YG.
Oh shit.
Like say he can't do without talking about him being a blood.
Yeah.
Like,
He has
is it
some
necessary?
terrible songs too though. The Handgun song was terrible.
I can't stand that shit. So like, while there is good music out there, you also there is this glorification of people like 6ix9ine.
Bro, what is good music? What is good music? I was having this debate.
Like say in that sense, I'll tell you what I feel like. When I say good music, I mean if hip hop was meant to uplift people, there is music that caters to that. That is perhaps serves that purpose, but the attention is not given to that. Like say it's right now getting into the popularization, so to speak, of like say what the gang culture side of hip hop is and all that.
And
is
the
the
trap culture.
perversion of the so-called thug life that Tupac once said. Like, but like say, as I'm saying, it's a perverted side of that bit, and not of course like say the good not the good side of
perverted side still. I mean, I don't think it's perverted side at all actually. Cause
really,
I mean, actually I'll take back. I take that back. I won't say at all, but most of the time, even that comes from a point of genuine. It's genuine a lot of times. I mean, a lot of times that's all they've seen. That's all they can talk about, and they want to be an artist. They want to express. Then they're gonna say the same shit.
because there are people like best example being Danny Brown.
Yeah.
He was a drug dealer and a gangster.
Yeah.
He was a gang member.
Yeah, and ऊपर से it's like I think all type of music needs to exist and it's अभी मेरे को like if let's say I want to play a song while I'm having sex, I'm not going to listen to Immortal Technique. I mean, I'm just saying.
Sure, but like say then
maybe I'll play Kanye West and Lil Pump. I don't know.
Hear me out.
I'm sorry, no. I'm not playing that.
I ain't playing that shit, man.
Hear me out. Even people who write songs about drug dealing wouldn't matter. Like say Jay-Z, best example. Pusha is yet to get there, I think. But like Pusha just has a great pen.
What are you crazy? Bro, Pusha is...
Nee, arey fucking... Let me make my point, Achut.
Make your point.
I'm not trying to doubt Pusha T's writing and the slightest. I'm saying Jay-Z, he was now come to terms with like say his past.
Yeah.
And like say now he's writing songs where he's telling people like say, hey, make better decisions in your life. So don't you think like say he's coming to a place where like say it's more of a conscious choice versus like say
what if he's telling
very hip hop sort of.
What if he's saying all this so that people don't reach his spot? What if the only way to reach there is through drug dealing? Guys, maybe you're brainwashed by Jay-Z. Don't listen to him.
I don't want to get into conspiracies in the slightest with all this shit. But anyway, Kav-E has just joined us and I really hope to continue this conversation after the song break. So we'll get him labeled up and he'll be joining us after this. But
You know what the song is?
since we were talking about all that rubbish, let's get some gang shit, man.
Gang shit.
So this is with Gravity, this is Shakespeare.
Hey, by the way, before we go, since we're talking about Shakespeare,
I guess it's a bad joke.
It's a bad joke, but I gave it away. So gang shit. Fuck.
Yeah, well, Shakespeare, sorry. And who's that?
Ahmer.
Where are you from?
So this guy's from Kashmir originally, but he lives and works in Delhi.
Bro, Apple लाने बोलना उसको.
Damn. So like he approached me back in November of 2017, I guess. So we worked on a track called Suno, which is on his album. Or it's an EP.
Okay.
So he later on approached me and Sheikh for a track called Gang Shit. It was So like we heard the beat and we were like, chalo, karte. And thus the song is here.
Yeah, man. Yes, I think this is going to be a fun track. Let's
Gang get the clap. Shit. ये इतना संडस था ना मैं साइलेंसर के साथ मारा. Suppressor.
ये होली का गन था.
You know what's up, करता जो आता पसंद सुनते हैं सच, सुनते ना fuss. You fuck with the click and I bust. हम करते gang shit, हम करते slang shit. You know who I bang with, clang bitch. You know what the plan is, we got some more gang shit. हम करते slang shit. You know who I bang with, clang bitch. You know what the plan is, we got some more gang shit. Hey. पहाड़ी में फेयर में वादी कश्मीर से तो चुकम नेर में आंधी कश्मीर के शब्दों में सबकी बर्बादी. My homies पंजाबी देखोगे जब पारी है get fucking groggy. Riding this white like I'm Saudi. Rhymes tight like Pilates. Gang में भी सब उग्रवादी से बाम्बे में काफी अब लोकल में. ये rappers are jokers तू जाने दे. Focus है बारी तो bogus है. बकचोदी ना पहले हम global है. Yeah. Buddy, don't you fuck with me. Flow मेरा chillin' nutty. Gang shit, slang shit. You know who I bang with. Clan bitch. You know what the plan is. We got some more gang shit. Slang shit, you know who I bang with. Clan bitch, you know what the plan is. We on some gang shit, yeah. Rap. Yeah.
Back with the southern flavor, क्या करूँ मैं सेवा सबकी समाधि बिछा दूँ मैं Undertaker, I'm a Bombay killer when I drive by that situation, I'm an aggravator gang shit, करता मैं काफी ऐसा कि ये तो है नशे सी बर्बादी शराबी और काफी धुएं की खुराक भी चालाकी ना मुझसे मैं विष्णु सा ज्ञानी call me Kashmiri up in the pyramid hieroglyphics in my verses you hearing it local with my local focal burning everybody there ashes I'm smearing it मेरा नाम महान तो आज जनाब आपका सामान यहाँ है आ चुका चंदन और कफन और राम का नाम चल कर देते काम तमाम हो लड़ा
Gang shit, slang shit, you know who who I bang with. Clan bitch, you know what the plan is. We on some gang shit, slang shit. You know who I bang with. Clan bitch, you know what the plan is.
शेख स्क्वाड पूरा खिला ये है गैंग शेयर सारे दांत तोड़ू मैं डेंटिस्ट करते धमाके जैसे फिदाईन लड़के ये बागी मुजाहिदीन कत्लेआम ये बीट बूचड़ खाना ऊपर ये गिरना कबूतर खाना नशेड़ी शराबी जर्सी दिमागी मरीज लिखना बीमारी ये पागल शिकारी शिकारियों के कैदी काला ये पानी है बकरे करीबी देता कुर्बानी में गानी ये आमिर शराबी हराम खोर दिखे मेरा गैंग सीधा सलाम तुझे बिना हथियार के तेरी रैपरों से बीफ मेरी सरकार से चलने वालों को मैं देता ना फक AK-56 फ्लो संजय तामा
Gang shit, slang shit, you know who I bang with. Gang bitch, you know what the plan is. We got some gang shit, slang shit, you know who I bang with. Gang bitch, you know what the plan is. We got some gang shit, yeah.
आगे हमारे स्पेशल गेस्ट
Yo, what's up?
मैं शेक्सपियर कर रहा था इधर शेक्सपियर कर रहा था
ये क्या है?
वीडियो में करते हैं ना ऐसा
किसमें? अच्छा वो लाइट वाला वीडियो वो मैंने ही निकाला है।
क्या तुम लोग क्या ट्रिप करते रहते रहे वहाँ पे तुम लोग?
अरे वो पुणे का है।
अच्छा पुणे का है?
अरे दुकान का लाइट काट दिया उसके नीचे जाके वीडियो निकालने का।
Anyway, choice. Yo, Kav-E in the house.
Kav-E is in the house
without his beard
पूरा
Yes.
पूरा
beard.
पूरा दिन का ग्राइंड खत्म कर दिया है
Yeah, your beard is weird. ये मैन बन मेरे को बोलना
Your man bun.
मैं मैन बन मानते रहो नहीं मैन बन तो
कड़क बन
कड़क बन.
कड़क
Man
बन तो
मत बन तो डोपा।
Yeah.
अरे रे तो दोनों
कड़क बन is such a that's what she said sort of a thing
ब्रो फक वो कड़क को वो चाय खाने का मन करने का रूट
क्या मेटाफोर यूज किया उसका पर सॉफ्ट के लिए ढोकला। You rappers are soft ना, you rappers are ढोकलास।
रूट है ये आई एम श्योर बैक इन द डे साइफर मीनिया पे ये सब लोग पर साइफर में नहीं मॉन्स्टर बैट में सब येड़े हो जाते थे पंचलाइन पे आ ढोकला वाला
नहीं monster battles के टाइम पे
मॉन्स्टर
बहुत खतरनाक
अभी के अभी बोल मैं योर बियर्ड इज वियर्ड
Your beard is weird.
अभी मैन बन मानना योर बियर्ड इज वियर्ड मैन बन को गाली नहीं
अरे यार
छोड़ यार वो टॉपिक गया
ए
बहुत
वो थोड़ी देर में डिस्कस करते हैं
हाँ क्या बोल रहा
but
था
anyway let's get back to of course Pandit Jasraj what he said but like leading to Vintage Masalas like say his comments about hip hop being worse to do the black culture than say the Statue of Liberty than the Confederate flag so like say we already had like say a very quick discussion about like say whether if that was the case like say we already have rappers who are talking about who have talked about drug dealing and all that in the past like but right now like Jay-Z who are trying to tell younger rappers like say okay like say now this is what you can do to make your life better make better decisions make better choices etc but at the same time you have the media trying to glorify people like YG or you have or 6ix9ine or whatever. So where do you stand on this? And of course, like say, I don't expect you to agree with Masalas, but sure.
I don't know. See, at the start, when the whole gangster rap was there, when everybody was against gangster rap and everything, see, everybody had their own point of view about doing things.
I'm a gangster.
Yeah. Okay.
We're not going there.
Yeah, we're not pulling out those files, yeah? Yeah. So,
He's
yeah.
all cleaned up today.
It's all clean, man. I'm clean.
There's one spot left though.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Seriously.
So yeah, but this was like an ongoing conversation in which everybody had their own views about how people talking about gangster act told that like this is the situation that you will be neglecting us like what exactly is happening in the hood and then people like you'll be being a bad influence fuck rap music there's been times where in which you would have said that you know first person shooter games have been a bad influence shooter games have been a bad influence there's a whole lot of stuff like the society is such that everybody wants to point a finger at something or whatever but Given the current situation or whatever I went through, he does make some valid points. Given the current thing, like how society or people view as struggle in a way wherein which they fantasize the underdog.
Yeah.
So, which kind of sells in a certain way. So that is what people, instead of doing their music, they want to have this particular, backstory kind of sorts. There's this documentary. There's this one YouTuber that I was following. I just trying to recollect his name, but in which he says about how rappers nowadays trying to just act or trying to be pimping poverty in a way to get their shit across or be legit in a certain way. So that's how I see it. So it's not rap music as whole that I would say being detrimental as such. There are pockets wherein which you listen to some. I used to listen to a lot of Kendrick Lamar's Poor Man's Dream. So that's the kind of music wherein which it gets you out a situation. It talks a lot about that. Entire song is my favorite song from that song. So if you look towards what mainstream is putting out and what there is under that epidermis, maybe you will get a whole idea of what exactly is happening, which is currently not the case, especially for people from other genres or who are just viewing it from the outside.
True.
So this is where conversations like this happen, which is good in a way, which kind of gives you what exactly the society thinks about
us. And it was in a very brisk way. EMF was also saying the same things, that like the mainstream portrays the hip hop culture in a certain way, versus like there being good music out there, but nobody's actually checking it out. So, do you think, like, on that note, the so-called hip-hop media that exists out there, are they choosing to focus on the wrong things? I say, now, not mainstream music media that is catering specifically to hip-hop. Are they choosing to focus on the wrong issues or the wrong artists, if you will? Like,
I really think it's a problem of artists over here as well. Like, there is. These I always, I mean, it will be very hypocritical of me to say this, but these good rappers who are actually very good, they need to flood this market with their music, because there is so much whack shit out there, so much things that people. That's why comments like these keep popping up, because a lot of people see that, because the number is so much. And these this small army of good rap, whatever, skilled rappers, skilled MCs, if they really put their heart into it, they can like the output, output, if they really push themselves, it'll be more than what these guys are doing, and it's going to get more eyes. It's going to get the right eyes. It's going to get the right quotes for the genre. So I think that's like all the artists who was offended, especially by this, who doesn't, or not offended, but who would love if hip hop is not spoken about this way, in this way. They need to put the pedal. They need to put the pedal to the metal.
I would like to say that the biggest problem is the fan following plays a major part too, because these rappers have the biggest fan followings. 6ix9ine has a crazy fan following. So such people,
do you think it's just because of the number?
These so-called hip-hop publishing, whatever Instagram pages or everything, they push these rappers because they have the clout. People will watch their post because 6ix9ine is in the post. So they push these rappers like Trippie Redd, rappers like 6ix9ine. And that's why they're getting all the clout and all the attention, and it is just, portraying hip-hop culture in a negative light. They won't put out a post saying Forever is a mighty long time, great album. They'll say Tekashi 6ix9ine performing in his underwear. They'll put that shit out more. And that's true. Like, I have seen such posts and I was like, why is this in news?
I know, वो तो छोड़ ही दे, वो तो बचपन से मीडिया का प्रॉब्लम है. But I mean, it just shows that we need to be tighter like that. बचपन से I know it's.
तू कौन से रैपर को चड्डी में देखा?
खुद को आईने में देखा.
Shit just got real. Oh my god.
So मैं क्या बोल रहा था?
The media shit.
मैं भूल गया.
अरे यार.
Oh हाँ, almost याद आया था. But it was something क्या मैं भूल गया, sorry.
That is exactly what happens with good rappers, right?
Planned, it was planned. I'm telling you, this was planned. Scripted. We have a script right here.
So does the onus really lie on the good rappers right now?
Sorry. मेरे को याद है अभी.
Onus, does it really lie on the good rappers right now to
it should
get the fans to the so-called 6ix9ine type like, or basically the hip-hop fans who are just out there for drama, like say forget the western scene right now, coming back to the comment that Pandit Jasraj and these guys the like how you're talking about MC Stan ka fans or MEWay fans or whoever, does the onus lie on like say your lot right now to ensure like say the fans know what is better music right now?
The fans will never know what is better music because they just feed off of whatever is like being presented to them, if you look at it.
So do you think that they're going for the drama than the music?
Yep. That's exactly what is happening. Like
I think that's everything. That's entertainment.
That's entertainment sells on drama.
But then that's what now. What are you looking for in music? Are you looking for entertainment or are you looking for comfort?
But that's
if you're
the
looking
problem.
for comfort, then you won't follow the entertainment part. Like you have a good music.
If you want content, you'll easily go looking for something for your ears.
Can I be straight up about it? That's not hip hop.
If
you're looking for drama, like say, which is it just becomes one person's story. Like say there's nothing hip hop about that.
But then that's the
like say it's just a rapper putting his daily shit out there and like just trying to stunt on the world by trolling everyone or just being stupid in front of the camera. That's not hip hop. Like say if someone is just trying to put up like funny Instagram stories. And like say just doing stupid shit on their social media, but then dropping bad songs like whatever. I can see that. Fuck him. So. Hey, that's for another show, by the way.
This podcast will go viral if we put divine diss or any type of diss in the title nowadays, because that's what people are looking for. They are looking for. Guess. That's the problem with the scene, and that's the problem with the fans too. Like they are looking for drama.
Yeah,
people are searching for drama. You won't see people searching for songs.
I don't think there's anything wrong with searching for drama. It's entertaining, bro.
No, but put it in context of hip hop.
Yeah.
Right? Like if you're doing diss tracks, like this year is full of diss tracks everywhere.
I think it's important
such
as fuck.
a sudden and uneven change.
That's a good thing as long as nobody's shooting someone else. Like it's cool.
Yeah.
But this happened. Like, तेरे को नहीं मालूम ना? We discussed it on the last podcast with on Gaurang and Bob.
The stand scene?
Yeah, the stand
scene.
But wait, like, is it like say verified?
It came from 3 people who told me this shit is legit.
Then we need to get one of those 3 people to really talk about it because let's not get into like.
Because even I'm not sure about it.
Even I'll get the guy who spoke about it.
Yeah.
I'll try and talk to him.
But I don't think we should delve too much
deep
into
it. Because we are not sure about it.
ठीक है, मैं बोलते हैं. अब आपको अगले एपिसोड में पता चलेगा.
Yeah, coming back to the topic, hip hop, like everybody has their own opinion or everybody has created their own opinion. So right now we are at the stage, I don't know. It comes back a full circle regarding the entire gangster phase had as well, wherein which there were certain people who used to do conscious rap too. So I don't know, probably it's how hip hop has been all this time, wherein which you wanted some kind of outlet or some rock and roll was not working or rock music was not doing as much as hip hop is like the number one genre that everybody listens to.
Yeah.
Money is out there. So why not?
No, I completely get that. Which is why when I said them doing shit on social media, creating drama on social media, does not become hip hop for the simple analogy being, if Rakhi Sawant was a rapper, that does not mean like the shit she puts up on her social media is hip hop.
Of course.
Right? Is that like say it's attention grabbing, sure,
That's
but that does not make it hip hop.
Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah.
So I think people, like say that's where perhaps like that's perhaps where this one gets it wrong. Pandit Jasraj gets it wrong. Like say he's focusing on the kind of the wrong attention or the attention that the wrong kind of thing.
I guess he was talking more of a technical thing rather than the impact what this kind of music has had over generations.
He doesn't know the culture. Okay. I don't think so. He knows the culture. I mean, just because you listen to one MP3 doesn't like fuck one MP3. You can listen to a variety of MP3s about rap music, a song, O song. It's never most of the time. It's your perception towards the songs that are gonna build the idea of the culture.
Any song.
Sure, anything. So that happens. So unless you know, unless you live it, unless you believe in it, then you get to see the positive sides. Right now, the the parameters that he's judging hip hop on is very different, and the thing that rappers are offended by are very different.
Yeah, and on that note, we don't even know what he has heard.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
In a sense, उसने Divine सुना रहेगा या फिर MUA सुना रहेगा, बाबा साइकिल सुना रहेगा या अंकुर सुना रहेगा, क्या पता क्या सुना है उसने.
I know, man.
Like on basis that like say we can say sorry boss.
Yeah.
Like say you may be wrong in what you have said.
Maybe तो सब कुछ ही है फिर.
हाँ, मैंने अगर अंकुर सुना रहेगा तो मेरे को
चांस ही नहीं.
Yeah, like there are people like even Divine is good. It's not.
Divine
it's
is good.
It's not good. It's like he's the one who made this part.
This lane for rappers to grow up like that.
So I don't think कि मतलब पता नहीं यार. He has his own thing. He probably the newspaper asshole had something else in his mind just to gain a little more traction on his article.
Considering hip hop is the hot thing.
I mean, why would you go to someone who's classically trained, who's done so much and everything, just go and ask him about something that he has maybe little knowledge about or maybe has heard about.
You know what?
Featuring आया तो Pandit
I know.
You know it's like that.
भी आ सकता है. क्या? Brother भी आ सकता है.
Oh shit. Atma Rama.
You know what? That's pretty much like say when Donald Trump got elected, like say they were asking कोई भी चूतिया मिला उसको पकड़ के like say what is your opinion about Donald Trump? क्या फर्क पड़ता है?
इसके लिए मतलब ठीक है बोल दिया okay cool. I don't know why people were sharing like
वो क्या होने वाला है bro? Just make music.
But I would still say
play his tape. His tape is good.
Yeah.
Prashna Chinnha. Yo.
तेरा टोपी है क्या? ऐसे तो
that's the trick bro. लोगों को लगता है merchandise है
ना. मेरे को भी मैं कब से देख रहा हूँ क्या ये क्या merchandise.
अरे so I was in Pune with the squad and this is Buck's cap originally. So I exchanged my cap with him because I wanted this.
Nice. That's so cool. These guys are full on jugaad scenes. And from Tadpatri, that's huge respect to you guys. Like we're all about that shit.
Every day.
We have been like doing DIY shit since we started out.
That's how it should be.
That's been ever present in our music.
Yeah.
Anyway, should we get into a song now?
Yeah, dude, this song is Hassan vouched.
Oh, you're waiting to get into that song.
Hassan vouched for it.
Damn.
That's why. So Hassan bola कि this is one of his favorites from there. So I'd like to check it out.
Is it
Let's
the
do it
song
then,
by
yeah.
Munab?
Let's do it.
Oh shit.
Hey, wait, you should introduce it like say in the style of Hassan.
Mother chot.
गाना सुनो मैं.
अरे मैं बताऊंगा.
माँ दी कुछ बेस्ट है. मैं अपने वो मैं अडॉप्ट कर रहा. मैं भोईवाड़ा में माँ दी कुछ बोलूँगा. माँ दी कुछ.
अरे डीजे कबीरा से भोसड़ी के बजा मादर चोट.
माँ दी कुछ.
Yeah.
Brap, 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 brap. Hey, क्या मतलब पता जानी तुम पता नहीं मैं रैपर हूँ WRAP रैपर हूँ एक्ट्रेस को बदनाम करूँ क्या करिए क्योंकि वो जानते मैं बेहतर हूँ मेरी बच्ची मेरी खर्ची मेरा मोची मेरा दर्जी और फिर आते वो जो मारे इन सब की मेरी मर्जी वो देखो मेरी शक्ति ये मैं परेशान हूँ देखो मुझे गांड हूँ ऐसे नहीं देखना चीर फाड़ दूँ जो भी मैं करता सिर्फ ये माइक में बता दूँ मैं ये मैं वो मैं ये नहीं मैं वो नहीं कह दे जानी तुम कह दो कि ये सही नहीं है वो सही हर हफ्ते नया ट्रैक है को नहीं शॉर्टी के मुतालिक फौजी के मुताबिक मौलवी के मुतालिक सॉरी लेकिन माजरत है मेरा ना सब हिप हॉप की हिफाजत अब संभालूंगा मैं वजारत अब होता है अच्छा नजारा तब बच्ची के साथ घूमे माने हजारा जब हिंदुस्तान है दोस्तों करीब खसारा अब क्या तुम्हें लगता है माने हसारा अब खैर माने गद्दार है बदकार है मकार है नहीं चाहिए सरकारी नौकरी तेरे उठाने का शौक नहीं झूठी हो पुल पत्नी दिखा के तो बताने आया बिठा के लाल करूं चूतड़े ये रही दाढ़ी और हाथ में मिसवाक है खैर क्यों नहीं सुनते तुम मेरा मुतालबा छोड़ो इक़्तिदार दे दो बस निज़ामी खाल का मेरा दोस्त शुजा अच्छी है बहुत उसकी वालदा पकोड़े बनाती मस्ताई होपिन डालदा साल का GDP कम पाकिस्तान को कौन है पालता कौम जैसे वैसे ही तो जानी हुक्मरान का हाल था खुद ही बताओ जानी दूध में कौन पानी डालता चुराते खुद तुम बिजली फिर हाय हाय वापडा लानती कौम हो तुम वैसे माने आखिर कौन हो तुम दाऊद इब्राहिम डॉन हो तुम या यू कैन सी मी जॉन हो तुम खुद भी पाकिस्तानी लानतों में से एक लानती क्योंकि मुशर्रफ की तरह तेरे लंदन में फ्लैट नहीं अरे ना करना मुझे भी कैद भाई फारूक भाई वसीम भाई कराओ वीजा मैं कर रहा सामान पैक भाई सब क्यों हो गया है ब्लैक भाई क्यों रुक गया ट्रैक भाई
जानी तेरे मुंह पे रेंजर्स वालों ने कपड़ा डाल दिया
Yo, and so this is something special. So I got a little emotional recently on Facebook and like a stupid motherfucker. I quit a lot of groups which were related to hip hop, and I missed on some classic shit. I really did, bro. And so Poetik was telling me about it that like the other day. And और ऐसे मजाक में बता रहे थे वो और दीपा के अरे तू ग्रुप को नहीं है ना अभी इधर है हो रहा था क्या हुआ दिखा दे रहे and I see that shit I'm like bro no this shit needs to be here and so I got this shit over here. So
what is it
so you know the white boy from the Insignian group named that motherfucker
HK
yeah and you know the little boy from the Insignian group named that motherfucker
R.I.P. R.I.P. man
yeah
so you're talking about trap
yeah
okay you're talking about trap
so now I'm not talking about trap I don't know it could be anything actually so while we were on a break I sent a couple of lyrics to these guys so these guys are gonna check they don't know what it is they have not read it yet this is their live reaction. Damn. So our man they have a tiff on WhatsApp groups and our man
This is what this podcast has come down.
yeah bro
WhatsApp news WhatsApp beef
check that shit you know this is classic
WhatsApp
shit.
beef.
This the audio is not clear but just bear with us actually I'll put it there I'll put the lyrics somewhere over here so
We hope Kabira does a good job on this.
so here it goes
who's this person
you'll get it give the lyrics the first one yeah the first one
Somebody grab me some fishes. This fucking meal is weird. Tough talk from a white boy getting paid lakhs for job security a year. I think Whitey's gone crazy. Yeah, I know what you mean. Knox always mad in HSBC yelling at the coffee machine. You sober and bored, huh? I know. About to be 30 years old, dog. Talking about I'ma call up Diego. Man, you sound like a ho-ho. Man up and handle your shit. Mad about something I said in Insignia. Took you 6 years and a WhatsApp audio to come with the diss. How do you get it? You know that you're the whitest rapper alive. Fucking Bengali, all you do is the fish is heavy and do puja to God. Fuck a rap god, I'm the rap devil coming barefaced with a black shovel like an Armageddon. When the smoke setting his body next to this fish and chicken, I'm saying on the rice, let's talk about it. It's because your privilege and you so white, let's talk about it. Rappers from the southeast, we can talk about it. Or we could get gully, I'ma call up my mom and get you fired, put some white chocolate on it.
So now, okay, this shit happens, okay? So Deepa's playing this beat on her phone. Poetik is doing his recording. So now HK decides to
Up the ante.
Yes, so this motherfucker goes to the fucking studio, records and mix master track. Whoa! The second verse.
Somebody grab him some fishes. His meat is weird.
Look
Shut
here.
the fuck up.
Starting से
Jiggy just hit me on a text. We discussed our bonus and paychecks. What, you dissed me? Now I'm perplexed. One line, you call me crazy, say I'm sober in the next. Damn, I'm sorry you want me to get... Sorry you want...
So sorry. I'm so sorry.
Play that shit again.
Play that shit again. I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry you want me to get...
Even he's sorry.
Somebody grab him some fishes. His meal is weird. Shut the fuck up. You done? Jiggy just hit me on a text. We discussed our bonus and paychecks. What, you dissed me? Now I'm perplexed. One line, you call me crazy, say I'm sober in the next. Damn, I'm sorry you want me to get fired, Jack. Watching my home invasion battle cause I slaughtered that. What, thought I wouldn't bring it back? You played into my hands with this one. Tell me who the real trap. Listen, this is where you end. How you gonna bend your whole identity just to fit in with a trend? 9 to 5 smoke, eyes open even through overtime. How broke time, stop analog. My money and time digitized, bro. Your lines has got this fossil yelling woo, but he's dying for Mumbai's acceptance, ain't it true? I'm sick of your attempts to be party in the mix. Let me tell you who the heavyweight bow killer bitch. The day you get off the bench is when Nick the fuck admits his mouth has been a holster for Divine's whole dick. With your corny little line, she 30 poed you. You saved to hit the mic, I can build me a whole stew. By 20 I had resume for job number 2, but you still a little boy, got Marco horny too. Rather be a tall chang than a midget looking you. Rat mama into hyper threats, juvenile for real. Banana leaf eating bitch, here's my plate, hold steel. Are you eating rava dosas or meru varas? What's in the bowl? Pickle rice or another dish with coconut peels? Waters run deep even for my food. Fish meals. I'm just playing it the fuck. You know I love you.
This is the beef of the year.
Yes.
Yeah, fuck Eminem. Fuck everything. Fuck all that. Yeah, I really hope he drops.
Prashana stayed the fuck though.
Can people catch this somewhere?
Yeah, no, it's just on WhatsApp. It's just on that group. This is amazing, man.
Poetic died a second death on this one.
No, and I think they went back and forth again. I don't know. I'll have to. In the next episode.
In the next episode. Stay tuned.
Updates on the beef.
Dude, क्या सही चीज़ है ये.
ये सही लिखा है.
This is better than MG game.
This was actually, this is fun.
This is much more entertaining.
You know, playing with the fuck. You know, I love you.
Yeah, I like quite a bit of.
I don't know that, and it's nice, man. Let's say po.
पूरा flow उसने like वैसे ही रखी. Like I like po. Listen, Jew.
Dude, क्या था बे? But this is that shit. This is by the way, this is the level of banter. But you're just fucking around and you write some dope shit like this.
Yeah,
What was the best in the game, bro?
I think that's why I really like the banter rap community for this. Like, they don't take each other too seriously.
Yeah.
But except for their art, you know what I mean? Like you battled HK.
किधर था HK
It was a fun fucking
क्या
battle.
मजा आता था यार. ऐसा किस कैरेक्टर था मजा आता था बे.
Dude, वो मतलब मेरे को इतना अच्छा लगा ना HK ने वो मस्त मिक्स मास्टर करके
I know, right?
Like you wanted.
Okay. मतलब प्रॉपर M&M MG के हो गया है. पोजी कर रहे थे स्टूल वरती कुठेतरी.
स्टूल वरती.
हाजी स्प्रिंगर अरे स्टूल मेरे टूर पे बोला हाजी स्प्रिंगर बरोबर. Oh.
We're not getting too much away, right? Haji Springer.
I don't know if we're giving too much away, man. I want to eat some spring rolls now, bro. It's been a while since I've had them.
भूख तो लगा है और मेरे को दवाई भी लेने का. Anyways, not getting into that. But yeah, dude.
Damn, this ये सही है.
I don't know. This
was needed.
This was needed.
This was needed, man. Like,
I kept it a surprise.
yeah,
Man,
and
you're
like
good like that, man. You're good like that.
this whole year,
Keeping this a surprise.
this whole year, people are talking about beefs and
Yeah,
shit. Like,
this is the beef of the year.
Beef of the year.
White boy getting all crazy, man.
What are some of your favorite punchlines when we just came through it?
The all-time
yeah,
favorite white rapper.
let's go to Poju's this thing first.
हाँ पूजू था.
So,
We पूजो to God.
Show to God.
क्या था उसका? God, ये HSB वाला.
Poju's interpretation of the hook though. I'm sick of the fish dishes.
I like the ender on that one, dude. Like, so we can get Gully and call
You fired up, put some white
shock around.
Oh, fuck.
In this one was mad about something I said in Insignia. It took you 6 years on WhatsApp for you to come up with it.
और कुछ तो उसका HSBC वाला पसंद है और Knox always mad at HSBC yelling at the coffee machine. HK का favorite punchline.
Oh fuck.
HK has too many punchlines on this one, dude.
Dude, heavyweight पाव किलो बिश. Heavyweight bish. Dude, by 25 had a resume for job number 2. That was like मजा था वो.
You say like how you gonna bend your whole identity just to fit in with the trend? But I was like
that was a jab for me.
That was a jab.
That was low. But
You want to look at jokes or jabs?
No, bars.
But I was
The
still
25 had a resume for job number 2 is a fucking bar.
That's a bar.
It's a fucking.
Sure. Banana leaf eating bitch, here's my plate, hold still. That's a fucking punchline.
That's a fucking punchline, dude.
Water runs deep even in my food fish meals. What is this? Dude, and this is a divine reference, I think, deep waters, no? Ittefaq pehle. I think, I don't know.
Nah, man, this is just him talking about. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. मस्त था bro.
Randomly a tall looking Chang, then midget looking you.
Chang. You look like Chang from Indian Idol.
By 25 I had a resume for job number 2, but you're still a little boy got Marco horny too.
Oh damn, Marco.
Oh, sorry, Marco. He's married now. I hope you're having a good life, bro.
I'm sick of your attempts to be bhari in the mix. Who the heavyweight पाव किलो fish?
Oh man.
Dude, मेरे को actually opener भी बहुत खड़क लगा. Jiggy just hit me on text. We discussed the bonus and paychecks.
Oh fuck, dude.
बहुत सही है, dude.
इसका reply आया?
I don't know. I hope these guys take it forward and we'll wait for it. We'll maybe find it out in the next episode. Please, if you guys love this, go on their personal profiles. उन लोगों को तंग करो और उन लोगों को भड़काओ एक दूसरे के खिलाफ.
Make this beef public.
Yes.
This one was dope too. Broke times, fuck analog, my money and time digitized. Bro.
Oh yeah, that was amazing.
Dude, मतलब यही है ना मैं मतलब क्या है ये bro? सही चीज़ है.
Fucking dope.
What's in the bowl? Pickled rice or another dish with coconut cheese?
Heritage shots.
Shit, everybody's getting this.
Yeah,
Can we try and put the lyrics up on?
We will do it. We'll do it. But so you guys can check the lyrics out.
Yeah,
for
let's
real.
do that.
For real.
Let's turn this into a part lyric video.
Damn.
Oh man.
Do we have another song coming up? Oh, this is it.
I think it's really late, so it's 2 o'clock, bro. It's not 2 o'clock. It's time for the song 2 o'clock.
Hey. Absolute.
Alright, so let's get into it,
I
man.
hope you guys love it. Please check the song.
You getting high already? It's just 2 o'clock.
Is that late?
You know you smoke too much of that shit. That shit's gonna rob you of your ambition.
Not if your ambition is to get high and watch TV.
Ain't no time for faking jacks. Stop faking
Making it all up like a false alibi, all just to escape this house of lies. Trying to make sense how hard I grind. The finer you get, the farther you fly. Making it all up like a false alibi, all just to escape this house of lies. Trying to make sense how hard I grind. The finer you get, the farther you fly. I could use some clarity, sincerely yours I'm carrying around this haplessness, searching for a lost appetite. I'm ravenous in the sky, used to be my limit, in years juvenile. Unified, stay divided on opinion, synchronized, dissonant. Flickering light even in death is sign of times. Thresholds redefined, flickering lives of stature in a beautiful disaster. All ears the lamentations, confessions of the pastor. What makes me more of me, makes me feel so lesser. On trial for fucking up, it's been measure for measure. Yes sir, paranoid brethren will clash them teeth while they grin right back at ya. Black sheeps, dark horse, fat pigs, groundhogs, mankind's own farm, patches of pasture. Enclosed in single brick wall, our cracks are off alike as I grovel back to plowing cracks with laurels spread tonight. Making it all up like a false alibi, all just to escape this house of lies. Trying to make sense how hard I grind. The finer you get, the farther you fly. Making it all up like a false alibi, all just to escape this house of lies. Trying to make sense how hard I grind. The finer you get, the farther you fly. Constant reminder, half stuck, half hanging, posted no. I roam this world of ghosts that holds me by the throat. There's fire, there's smoke in the pious and immune, mummified by the string, rolling down an ancient tomb. I broke even against the art, woken up in dreamy eyes, moving up and moving on. Blue to goals I pacify, ruminate and build up this protest with the streets and still the dreary part of it when the ways betray the skills. I could be allotted to a lot of lost cause. To see of us far-fetched, far from falling for it. I made up my mind, it's split in two. I tried the big hard, had way too much room. Wanted luck on my side, the narcissist contesting laborers town. I'll be specimen soon.
We're back.
3 blocks a day.
I think we got a proper laugh break from that one.
I swear.
We really needed that shit. Fuck man, like.
That track was good. I like how far Absolute has come. I've seen him text battle on the B3 WhatsApp group. That's when I first found him.
I hope HK is coming out with some new material to like say.
You wanna give? Oh shit, we kept the speaker aside. You wanna give him a call right now?
Not right now. We'll see. We'll talk about him later. By any which way, it's Absolute. Keep doing your thing.
Keep doing your thing, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Like he finally has his own sound now, I guess.
Yeah, I like it. I like
I'm really digging
I'm
that.
upping more from you.
Yeah, man. Seriously.
Talking to you, bro.
By the way, we are collaborating on something too.
Hey. So what's more in store, man? Gravity?
So I'm not sure about it, but I am planning to drop another EP by the end of this year.
Whoa.
It's kind of an experimental album. It's kind of like rock and hip hop infused. And it's
So another album is on here, bro.
Yeah, and it's an EP, not an album. So it's called Putra Paksh.
Versus
Pitra Paksh.
It's a play on Pitra Paksh. So it's a concept album. It's about a father and son relationship. It transcends through 3 tracks.
Paksha is a mahina where you don't need mass.
They pay respect to the ancestors.
हाँ तो मटन मच्छी नहीं खाते भाई को उतना ही मालूम है खाली वो टाइम पे वेडनेसडे को अंडा पाव नहीं बनता है घर पे.
Damn, bro.
Hey, let's come back to
this dude went into details.
But yeah, like say how far in the process are we?
2 songs have been recorded. The last song is in the recording process, and the 2 are into the mixing.
So when do you think will be?
I am trying to give it to you all by December.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's
it's a good. It's really good. It's very good. Prashna Chinnha.
2 albums in a year, man. Fucking hell, that'll be fucking
word.
And there's Bombay Local CP, Just Another Bad Beginning around the corner.
Okay.
It's called Just Another Bad Beginning because it's our debut EP. And it's just another bad thing that we are going to do. And we created it by...
You're doing good things, man. Oh,
I know.
Quit saying that, bro. Come on.
It's like presenting a, different standpoint.
मतलब ये क्या है मालूम है और अरे bro मैं fail होने वाला है मतलब.
नहीं, it's like him.
मैं fail होएगा रे distinction से फिर pass.
No, we are bad. We do bad things. Fuck y'all.
Just nala so things, yeah.
Just nala so bad things, yeah. We gutter like that. Gutter rich.
Sangat. I'm not cracking bad jokes, I'm sorry.
But we made that EP tripping on some good stuff and going to the mountains and coming back and writing some shit in the studio, and we just created an EP and we were like, let's put this out.
That's
So
the
it's,
shit, bro. That's the shit.
it has songs produced by Shreyas and Rymix, and has me, Sheikh, Rymix, and Shreyas spitting bars.
Oh, Shreyas is in Bombay local?
No,
is
he's a
No, shit.
Please don't associate me with
Caption.
It's not just a Bombay local tape, it's a Bombay local and hashtag it's a trip tape.
Bombay local disowns Shreyas. Caption मिल गया वहाँ
We got it.
Controversy.
Shit, bro.
Controversy.
Serious? And सांगतो यांच्यावर राहू नको जास्त. तू आपल्या बॉम्बे लोकल सोड शिवनेरी घे.
Okay. And we are also working on. There's a Cypher coming out soon.
Oh,
yeah. 29th. And there's another Cypher which we have not talked about yet. So I'll just give a tease. It features people from PH2R.
Oh, acha.
We made it while we were in Pune.
So
it has
I know.
It has Shikarvi, it has me, Sheikh, Rymix, Shreyas, produced by Shreyas.
Nice.
And it has a Buck too. Shout out to Buck.
ऐसे भूल गए थे ना और
सही है रे बॉम्बे लोकल इधर से सीधा पुणे तक भी घूम के आता है लोग
मुंबई लोकल
We just make content whenever we feel like.
Damn, that's good shit.
That's good shit, yeah, exactly.
So that's some of the stuff that's gonna come out.
That's-
I'm not gonna say
When is the
things.
second cypher coming out? Because I know by the time this episode gets out, like say your first cypher will already be out.
Yeah.
So, releasing tomorrow, exactly.
Yeah, 29th.
Yeah.
कल है 1 मिनट.
हाँ कल 29th.
कल मतलब अभी चालू है 29.
हाँ technically yes.
Shit.
किसको बर्थडे विश करना रह गया?
बहन को नहीं आज नहीं है 29.
आज नहीं 29th.
आज मतलब?
It's 28th I guess after 12.
Oh yeah, sorry.
डरा दिया रे.
It's basically basically a complete day.
नसीब कल.
So yeah, hopefully everyone would have caught.
Yeah.
Will definitely get it.
But the Pune Cypher doesn't have a specific date. It's in the mixing process, but the video is done. So we just have to put the audio and export the file.
पुणे के लोग को लेके एक पार्टी सॉन्ग बनाने का और उसका लिरिक वीडियो बना के हर दरवाजे पे पार्टी पे लिरिक्स लिख के पार्टी सॉन्ग बनाने का. Bro, this is a genius idea. Please guys, from
You know what would be more genius though?
Oh shit.
You dropping both your albums.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I'm a dumb motherfucker about it.
वैसा sensitive spot पे उसको hit किया बेंचर.
I can drop it right now.
उसका D's nuts हो गया.
It's just one button away.
HK वाला गेम किया है HK वाला.
चलता है.
Kill shot.
Bro, you have like 2 potential classic masterpieces in your hand and you've been dropping that shit, bro.
At least one
feel like it, bro.
Let it go.
I feel like doing this.
Let it go.
Kabila gets it. Kabila knows what I'm talking about.
But yeah, I'll definitely drop it when the time comes. If the time comes.
It's gonna be a cold November.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe I just drop all my tapes on one day, just one day. Like one day I'm just pissed off and I'm dropping
That's
like 4
when he's going to
albums.
stage a suicide or something.
Maybe.
Kabila is celebrating.
Till then, he's just gonna keep you all hanging.
Nice. I like that. It's dark.
Oh shit!
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Checkerboard की तरह बैठे हैं.
Dude, ये क्या green check है? अलगे लग रही है
ना भी
थोड़ा सा black है.
शक्ल के हिसाब से बोल रहे हैं. Okay, I think
This motherfucker racist.
Someone needed to say that.
I'm just having fun, man. Don't stop me. Please. No, but I think it's about
let's get into a song really quick.
We'll get into a song
And this is one of my favorite. I know it's your favorite.
My favorite. Love it.
Yeah.
Love this song.
The best from that.
I mean, this is the second time we're playing it, by the way.
Yeah,
you know,
it
this shit
deserves
is important.
Yeah. It's fucking Desi backpack Cypher.
My Shenanigans.
Fucking hell,
Iron
dude.
Thought. By the way, I saw Iron Thought's battle long time ago. Like this is years back, okay, years back. And he's all right. Okay, the first time I saw him, I was like, okay, fine, this guy has skills, man. But I saw there are a lot of spaces where, in terms of writing, also there were a lot of pores, let's say, like. And bro, when this is the next time I saw him was in this Cypher. I'm like, fuck, he's written like a motherfucker. And I'm just so fucking glad.
Bro, he's Shenanigans are like my day one homies. Like we've been friends since 2015.
Yeah.
So like I've seen him like legit go levels up and that.
And dude, I can only imagine, bro, because I've seen him there and then I've seen him there. It's like when you talk about eccentric, because even someone like eccentric for me, when I got to know him, I remember the level that he was at, and now when you see him, see his writings, like he fucking doing 6-8 syllable rhymes. Fuck out of here. Keeping a fucking storyline intact, it's skills,
man. Crazy shit.
But that's that shit, bro.
Shout out to both MCs.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Play that shit, Kaviga.
Let's do this.
Yo, check. बकचोदी कभी करे नहीं फालतू की, ना करनी पसंद मुझे चापलूसी, ना तुझको मैं करने दूं बात पूरी, ऐ उधेड़ दुखाल पूरी, गर तुझ में ना बेटा कोई खास खूबी, दूरी बना ले या गांड टूटी, मेरा फ्लो जैसे सागर बहता हो, आके देख ले कितनों की नाव डूबी, ऐ फुसकी है खाली पीली लड़कों की चौड़, भूखे बेचारे खाते मर्दों का खौफ, मैंने करी मेहनत लगे हफ्ते हैं बहुत, बस इज्जत कमानी ना खर्चों का शौक, इन लंगड़ों की दौड़ के बीच में गिरता बीट में फ्लैश की स्पीड से, मुझको याद वो दिन जब वीक थे, आज रैपर्स को फाड़ दे बीच से, चाटे घूसे लाते जूते खाते मुंह पे, ये सारे झूठे अपने काम पे हजार ये बातें पूछे, खुद की जो बारी तो हो जाते घूंगे, हर जगह ये घूमे चाटे गांडे चूमे मारे चूपे जाओ गाले चूचे, अब तक बेटा मेरे ना निशाने चूके, तेरे जैसे जाते बेटा मेरा पैर छूके, मैं असलियत तू है नकली ब्रीड, तू तड़ाके नहीं करते सीधा असली तीद, मेरी भूख जैसे हबशी खाता मैं असली बीइंग, बेटा असली बीइंग, ऐ तेरे लाइंस भरे पड़े पूरे सस्ती स्कीम से, बिके बाजार में 10 की तीद, ये तेरे गाने मेरे स्पीकर्स पे बजनी नहीं बेटा, मेरा क्रू हार्ड ना गुची गैंग, मैं खूंखार जैसे बूगी मैन, तुझसे हार्ड मेरी छोटी बहन, क्योंकि तेरे बार्स जैसे पूरी टैंग, मैं ग्रेट डेन तू मेरा स्कूबी स्नैक, तू भीगी बिल्ली पुसी कैट, रीलोड की कमी ना, मैं बारूद से फुली लैस.
Come on. Blood on my hand is a tragic murder, blaster burner, call pen, cast a verbal act, serpent, change face, plastic surgeon, too much under my skin, taxidermist, grotesque in the process, make it look bad like hip-hop becoming discotheque, Moses and Joseph in a protest against God, saying life is hopeless, I'm focused, like a laser beam, I chase the team, one shot, change the scene, reign supreme, Odyssey to make the cream, take my gene, I show you I'm Wolverine, I'm Weapon X, race metal like a Megadeth, never meant circumcised when I sever heads, devil said, heard you talking, the beat drop them to the coffin, that's awesome, you rigorous, rest in progress, fuck peace, each one of my teeth is a war vest, I came from a vortex, my neighbors know they got an alien door next, best freestyling killer, Bob Ross, I designed the picture, call shots like a mob boss with an entourage, loud image, I'm loud with it, like Man of War with an amplifier, my bar game is set up higher, I'm Shark Tank's new scuba diver, that Uber driver, bitch, I'm dropping bodies on daily basis, I'm nonchalantly, I'm shady, fake, when Tupac a zombie, I'm crazy, dangerous, I'm hating plagiarist, Pablo Picasso, I make art, I'm Pablo Escobar with great start, I'm Roman Empire, I made God, I take charge, bitch, like a dominatrix in a gender switch, my flow sounds like a full round with more drama, extended clips, censorship. No blurred lines, my mind is clear, I'm here to take the tyrant's share, white flag from spineless peers, peace.
episode 08. We're still here with Gravity. And we're pretty much done discussing everything that was needed to discuss. Pretty much. But it's now time for...
The final word, 3 blocks to the east. Opinions about hip-hop for the headlines generation.
So let's get into the topics that we discussed tonight and say really quickly, each of you, give me your final word on whatever you guys felt about it, okay? Pandit Jasraj saying hip-hop isn't exactly music or rap isn't music.
Incomplete.
Esther?
Okay.
Crap.
Let's move on.
I don't know, for me, I think you just need to take it with a pinch of salt, not too seriously. Hard Rock versus Poju.
Best rap beef this year.
HK kills, bro.
HK went in beef of the year.
Team HK, man. Sorry, Poju. Okay, Gully Fest. You guys, both of you attended, so EMF.
I don't know, man. I wasn't there. It was good. It was nice. It was nice.
जितना देखा हो.
हाँ उधर खाना का गंदा था खाली.
Lester.
Groundbreaking, man. Kind of takes, man.
Grab.
It takes a lot to have such a organize and put out such a big gig. So shout out to Divine for doing it for the culture, and it was a really successful gig. So much love and big ups.
I think it's good for everyone who was a part of it. So definitely it's a good thing for the scene. Prashana Chinnha, man. Before we get to grab, you go last on this one. Yeah, man, go.
Still thinking.
Prashana Chinnha.
I'll just say one word: necessary.
Something that the scene needed at this hour when there was everything gully.
Retweet kar abhi mere ko.
Yeah.
Retweet kar mere ko.
Underheard. You guys need to check that shit out, man. Graph, go for it, man.
I guess it's a important body of work in the current scenario of rap music, and I guess everybody should at least listen to it once to get an idea about what kind of sound is being introduced into the scene. And there are different kinds of MCs. There is variation in the scene. You just need to, search it, dig a little deeper. By the way, lyrics up on Genius, so you can check that too.
Yeah. Anyway.
That was the final word with 3 blocks to the east.
Now, we're gonna get to these guys doing what they do best. We're gonna get them into the fucking freestyle booth.
Sure, I thought you were cracking puns now. Oh.
You better perform, dude. You better fucking perform.
And I'm going to go out, perform.
Yeah. 3 blocks to the east, you know how we do this, yeah? Today we have Gravity in the house, we're gonna keep it down on the lock. We got EMF too. And you know me, the in-house boy, yo. Let's go. Yeah. Shoutouts to Shinji. This is its speed, yeah. Let me hear me out, yo. Let me send that text. Maybe I should just rehearse what I was trying to say. Maybe I was just lost in the moment, trying to figure out today why I was late. Well, I missed that train. Was I looking for paradise or something more? Maybe I should give another call to my bro, who was in his house chillin'. He still thinks that I'm the villain, but it's all cool. Let me just go ahead and step out from this rap that I've been kicking on the microphone all this time. Let me go and unwind, let me kick a rhyme that plays in my mind all day, all long. But I can't go ahead and make a fucking song. 3 years, but I'm still late. Or maybe I'm running to the fold. Maybe it'll be another decade. Maybe this might sound like a mistake. You can never hear that mixtape. But let me go ahead and make sense to everything that is going around. See, I'm on that Elon ship, I'm elsewhere. So can you take this to another level? Let me go ahead and settle all the debts that I had to everybody who looked up to me. But I ain't not acting cheesy, but I'll still keep it easy. G like I was the gangster, homie. But let me go ahead and take it to you and everybody who thought I was cute or maybe cool on the microphone. Back in the days when 2008 or more, when I was rhyming on top of my head, I was going adoring people I be calling. Now everybody is trying to be scoring. Maybe I too, maybe I should, maybe I need to take a chill, smoke that blunt, let me go ahead and keep it real. To my bros, to my fams, to everybody who wanted more than me. 1, 2, 3, 4 mixtapes, but they never did see one. That's what makes me the enemy. That what makes me the enemy. Hey, Gravity, speak that shit, man.
Check. Yo, it's Gravity. Shout out to TBTTE, 3 blocks to the east. Tadpatri, Talkies, we in this. Hey, Prashna Chinnha season. Check. Yo, I don't run around these rappers. I rap constellations around you. I'm bringing new designs to the system. Yeah, you can never see what is going on in the mirror because you are my reflection. So stay away, son. Don't even bother to play with me because I'm a fucking different level, son. Yeah, I just missed what I was going to say, but I don't care. I just gotta go off the dome and spit all these lines that come off my head. And I'm losing my head, yeah. I can't understand. There was a glitch in the headphone and I can't care about it less, yeah. It's G to the R to the A to the V on the mic, so let's go, yeah. I be writing every day, I be traveling to these new different places, exploring genre, discovering, I'm fumbling a lot because I'm not in the zone, but I just gotta go off the dome to recycle, spit something new. All these people doing the same thing again and again, and I wanna gain something that is distraction, keep it away, I don't wanna stay, I just wanna sway on this beat, like I'm Shinji, I just wanna make it big, with some drums and some snares, and I don't even care if I'm spitting these rap lines, I just gotta go, fuck yo, shit.
Hey. Hey, I said it's a good day to miss somebody. I said it's a good day to miss somebody. I'm shooting rags. You know, I can do the rap every time I go ahead. I don't need a do-rag on my head to represent where I come from. And you know, every time I go ahead, I make a song. It's a banker like the fingers that I pull the trigger. Every time I go a battle, and you can figure that out. I ain't standing inside. I don't like people who just go and dick ride, but I can do that shit with smiles on my faces and frowns. But this right here is nothing more than infinity. Every time I go ahead and I kill this spree that you've been on, I can go ahead continuously, but let me go ahead and leave this mind in this zone that's been forever. Let me open up all the doors. Let the cracking out. Let me go underground for a second so that you can feel it. Feel all the lava, feel all that checking, feel what I'm checking. You know I am wrecking all these freestyles every time I go ahead and then I seem wild. I'm an animal, yes, I'm an animal in this concrete jungle. I don't think that I'm Hannibal Lecter. I'm not feeding off my own kind. And you know, every time I go, whine rhymes keep coming inside of my head. You know, I think I'm just kinda dead inside. Yeah, that's how I keep living. I don't think that I see myself, I ain't breathing. Hey, this shit is out of body. I can come here for a body bag, but I probably wouldn't get one. I just here to set one bar above the you said, but you know this is just get guns. We don't start shooting though. Hey, you just do your role, so you can't stick to this script. Hey, I'm just quick with the lift flow. Hey, I can go ace on that, but maybe I can go ahead ace some facts. But we just try to be the finest, and I don't try to define it. But
You know this is some divine shit. Every time I close my eyes, I intertwine with the destiny that is written for me. And you know when I go ahead, I'm spitting with ease, so you can just chill with the flow. You know when I go ahead, it's thrill. You just know, hey, we don't shoot to kill. Hey, we just shoot to thrill. Hey, I can still keep going on the same flow, but we just know it that we are potent. You know opponents keep backing down, but these are components that made a battle rapper a battle MC. I don't think that I can handle caskets, but let them see what I see when I close these eyelids. You know when I smiking, this is just a psychic for a new hero. Yes, popping in this town, I can be a zero, but you know my value. You know I can thank you for everything that you did. I'm a man too, but you don't understand that. You don't understand that. I am over your head. You can understand that, but please let me go ahead and do it with these. Hey, you know this shit is just peas with some, a glass of liquor. When I go ahead, I can spit thicker than what I used to. I'm trying to be thinner, but I don't think that these days I can figure some time out for me to run on a treadmill. And I can really keep my head still, cause I just kinda feel high. I cannot deny.
3 blocks to the east, you know how we do it, yo. That man Gravity from Bombay Local.
That was a shit freestyle, but still.
Hey, it's fun. It's fun, man. It's freestyle. That's how we do it, yo. Peace. Check Gravity on his Instagram page, and that is
Who is Gravity?
And check out Bombay Local as too. This is 3 blocks to the east. This is Kav-E signing out.
Talkies elsewhere signing out.
Yo,
Peace, motherfucker.
It's Grab.
Yo, that was a dope freestyle session, and I hope we have more of these. So please, guys, tune in next time for this episode. Same place, same time. If we finish the render on time, that is. 3 blocks to the east.
Hey, yo. 1 second before you go. Gravity. Like, say, where can people find you, man? On social media.
Instagram at the rate whoisgravity. Facebook, I have a page. You can also follow us on Bombay Local and Deathlush Music to get all the updates. And that's it, man. That's it.
Yeah, before we leave, I want to ask you one thing.
Okay.
I know you don't look like it, but okay. I know you being a heavyweight. How does gravity really work when you do bend space-time around you? Would you bend space-time around if you
It may come off as corny, but the reason I kept this name was my original name was Loose Gravity when I started out. So
I thought Apple gave you that name.
So the story behind the name is I heard Lose Yourself for the first time by Eminem. And I misheard a lyric. It was There Goes Gravity and I heard Lose Gravity. And I was like, that's cool for a name though. So I kept my name Loose Gravity and I was Loose Gravity till 2016. And then I dropped Loose because I thought I'd be tight.
Nice.
Just kidding.
Maybe you went to the
I just dropped it because I thought that a single word name would be more impactful and
You
better.
found his ground in 2016.
Oh, yeah.
Copywriter.
Just pulling the listener into my world.
Yeah. That's shit. Let's go underground, dig some good music out there, man. Enjoy your weekend. I don't know, or fuck off.
Yeah, 3 blocks to the east. You know what we do. Yeah. So, for 3 blocks to the east, this is Gaurang.
Anmol and whatever, EMF, whatever you fuck off.
This is Kav-E, 3 blocks to the east. Yo.
Gravity.
Signing out.